What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about the OBS. I'm going to start working on the front end of the truck. Like I mentioned on the previous clip, we're going to focus on putting together the entire front end of the truck. That's going to be we're going to be putting on the grill, the bumper filler, headlights, turn signals, the bumper impact strip. Is that what it is? Yeah, we're gonna be removing that. We're also gonna be painting the radiator support. So yeah, that's gonna be what we're gonna be working on today's video. I just gave the truck a quick wash because it was parked in the garage, so it was a little dusty. Actually, this is the second wash since I painted it, and the paint outside still looking really good. I like it. So far so good. I haven't gotten rid of the swirls on the paint, but that's gonna be later. I want to work on that later. Today I want to put together the front clip here. Okay, so this is gonna be painted before I start working. Before I start putting anything on the truck. All right. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna back it up. I want to back it up into the garage where where I have some shade there. I don't want to do it here. Let's do that now, and I'll bring you guys in closer when I'm ready to start working on it. So stay tuned. All right, guys. What I'm gonna start working on is I'm gonna get a scotch pad here, and what I'm gonna start doing is just light sanding this part of the radiator support, because I'm gonna paint this from this point that way, and same thing on the other side. So I need to get this surface a little rough so the new paint sticks to it. Also, I'm gonna be taking off the old headlight brackets here on both sides. This one is fine, but this one here is broken. See these tabs here, like this one here, that one's broken, and these two pieces are cracked. That's why I'm getting rid of those. So scuffing it off, everything. Then I'm going to use wax and oil remover so I can prep these up. I'm going to tape these off. I'm going to use plastic around the whole front of the truck here, or I'm going to protect it from any overspray. Then I'm going to be ready to paint this core support. That's the first thing we're going to do. I might be taking the impact strip off first before I do anything. As you can see right here, it's damaged right there, and then this piece is missing here. Anyway, it's old, and that's why I'm getting rid of it. All right, guys, so that's what I'm gonna start working on, and when I get ready to paint, I'll bring you guys in a little closer so you guys can see, and we can get this process started. All right, here we go. All right, guys, I decided to take the impact strip off. And to do that, I'm gonna need to reach in there and take these two nuts off. There's one right there and one way in there. So instead of taking the bumper off, I'm just gonna try to get it from here. Take these two off, take those other two nuts off, and then I will need to unbolt and get the license plate off. After that, there's a bunch of like tabs every 10 inches or so throughout the bumper, and that's what's holding the bumper on I mean, that's what's holding the strip onto the bumper in this area here. So let's take this off, and as soon as that's off, then I can start masking, taping all this right here. I'm gonna tape all this, and I'm gonna do the plastic, and I want to get painting after that. So here we go. All right, guys, the bumper strip, the impact strip is off. It was a little tight to get my hands in there to get those these two nuts off, but it's doable from here. It's a lot easier than taking the bumper off to do this. Hopefully it's gonna be the same way to put the new one back in. Hopefully I don't have to take the bumper off to put the other one on. Anyway, take a look, guys. This thing, that bumper strip is the original since 1993. I'm sure this thing has never been taken off until now. The bumper is in good condition, no rust. It's just dirty. It's just got dirt and stuff back there. But other than that, it's in good condition. And these are the tabs I was telling you about. It's got one every 10 inches or so. And that's how you put it on. All right. I'm gonna wipe down the bumper because I'm not gonna leave it like that for now. Even though I'm gonna be touching it and messing with it, but I just don't want to leave it like that. I'm gonna clean that up, and finally I'm gonna start taping the truck so I can get some paint on this. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, I was able to get rid of most of the dirt on the bumper. As you guys can see, it's looking a lot better than what it was earlier, but I still have a fine line over here, and it's really stuck onto the bumper here and here. This is the edge. These two are the edges of that strip. I couldn't get rid of those that line. Not sure if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. See that line right there and that line right there. It starts from one side, it goes around to the other side. So what I'm gonna do to get rid of that, I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be steel wool. This is fine grade 0000. I'm gonna use a piece of this, and I'm gonna start on this side and work my way down to the other, and hopefully by doing that once, I will get rid of most of that grime or whatever residue that's on the bumper there. Okay, so I want to make this bumper look like new, if possible, before I put the new strip on. So let's go ahead and get one of these pieces out and start scrubbing. Alright, guys, after I scrubbed the bumper with the steel wool, it looks a lot better, but unfortunately I couldn't get all of that off the bumper down here. Maybe you can see it right there. It's a lot better. It's a lot better than what it was, but unfortunately this is the original bumper, so it has a lot of tiny chips from the road and stuff like that. But anyway, it looks really good, a lot better. I'm happy with it. This is a 1993 bumper, and it's still looking like a brand new bumper. Looks like I just put on a new one on. And I haven't polished it yet. I just cleaned it up. Once the truck is done, the whole clip is done, I'm gonna polish that the bumper with some kind of like a chrome polish or something like that. All right, guys, moving along. All right, guys, I'm inside my garage. I had to close the door, the garage door, because it got super windy out there, and I'm not gonna be able to paint the truck, the actual radiator support. I'm not gonna be able to paint any of this out there because it's very windy and it's picking up a lot of trash. Unfortunately, that's the way I'm gonna have to do it. All right, so like I said, everything has been taped up, bumper, engine bay, both fenders. Now, the next step in the process is gonna be get the grease and wax remover, start prepping up my engine, my radiator support, and start painting. Once I'm done painting and I remove all the plastic sheeting here and all the tape, then I can open up the garage door and then let it cure. And once that's happening, I'm gonna start prepping up the grill. So let's get painting. Alright guys, I have the old grill here on the table. This is the OEM grill. I'm about to start taking off the emblem, the reflectors here. Also these attachments here for the turn signals. I need to take all that off, and also this piece right here. So this one here goes on the other one. So I need to take all this off and transfer it to the new grill. But before I do that, I wanna try to give these old and tired reflectors a polish. You can see, maybe you can see it, they're a little dull. They're not as shiny as I would like them to be. And I'm going to polish them. I have this little one here. I have this polishing pad here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 3000 grit sandpaper so I can get rid of the oxidation on these lenses. Then I will give it a polish with this, and hopefully it'll be a lot better than what it is now, because right now it's looking kind of sad. All right, guys, take a look at that. Now it's shiny. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. I got rid of all the oxidation. Now it's really, really smooth and shiny. Now it looks like it's new. Let me show you the other one. Look at this one here. Well, it's a little dark here, but it's not anywhere near as shiny as the other side. Look at this. All right. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one, and once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start transferring all the pieces to the other grill. So let's do that now. All right, guys, here's a quick update. I already transferred all the pieces, all the parts from the old grill to the new one, and let me tell you, this is looking good. This is looking amazing. So far, so good. And here's the old one right there. Nice. Everything worked except for the push pins, or the I don't know what they're called, but the pieces that go right here that put these two together. I'm not sure. Let me show you. These little ones right here. This didn't work. These things didn't work. I'm not even sure what they're called. I'll find a name for this. Watch. Retaining clips. Okay. So I guess I ordered the wrong retaining clips. These clips, well, there's two different types of clips. I guess I ordered the wrong ones, but these are too small. That right there is too small. It's not, the hole is too big on the grill side. So what I ended up doing was, I have a bunch. I ordered in the past. I ordered different retaining clips, and I'll show you exactly what they are. And these did work. These are the ones right here. Okay. So if you guys are planning on doing this, there's two different ones, and the ones I ordered, they're like the T-shape retaining clips. Those are not gonna work. You want like the round ones like this, and these do work. I was lucky enough that I still have a bunch of these laying around for different projects, and these worked. But anyway, so that was the only hiccup. So far, so good. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna get the bumper strip, the impact strip on to the bumper, and then after that the grill goes in. So stay tuned for that. Well, guys, I thought I was gonna be able to install the bumper strip without taking the bumper off, but unfortunately it needed to come off. So I removed it from the truck, and I have it right here on the table. I really was hoping to not do this, but anyway, it's got to be done. Okay, so now I'm gonna prep it for the strip, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so here it goes. Okay guys, this is what we're gonna do. I have my socket here. It's a 10 millimeter. This is gonna be, I have my 4 nuts for the ends. So I need 2 here, 2 here, and then I have these like locking washers, like I mentioned before. And this one here is it's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, there's a bunch of, I don't even know what these are called. These are retaining clips or something. Okay, so this is we have an instruction here. So we need to install at the middle and then work my way out to the ends. I have these 2 other handy dandy tools here to get all these installed. You're also gonna need a dead blow hammer for this, because you need to hit the strip in order to shape it and make it fit firmly against the bumper. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Hopefully I can do this in one shot, because once you mess up on this, it's gonna be a pain to remove. I'm not sure if you can see these washers here, or retainers, but once they go in, I don't think you can get them out, or it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get them out. I have a bunch of these, so like I said, this is the install manual. I'm gonna read through this first, and then we're gonna go at it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and install this. This is the only way to do it. It was impossible to get it done while on the truck. Let's go for it. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna read through the instructions, and then we're gonna start installing this. All right guys, the bumper strip, the impact strip has been installed. The bumper has been put back on, and it's not the easiest thing. Installing this strip, it's a little tricky, especially if you want to make it fit perfectly. The very last studs here, they didn't quite reach all the way. So I had to use my Dremel and grind off the hole on the bumper to make it a little longer. And that's the only way it was able to reach. But it worked. I did that same thing on both sides, but it worked out perfect. So far, so good. It's installed, ready for the next step, which is gonna be the headlight brackets. And after that, I believe is the grill is gonna be next right after that. So here we go. All right guys, it's done. It took me way longer than anticipated, but I didn't cut any corners. You guys saw in the video that I did everything as best as possible to keep it clean and looking really good. It's the end result is amazing. I was not expecting it to look this good, especially using all aftermarket parts. LMC truck, it's really close from OEM. There's only a few fitment issues, not that bad, something I can live with. Other than that, it's good. Everything bolted together and it's working. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I will show you how the truck looks like. You tell me what you think. Look at that, guys. It looks like a brand new truck again. It's amazing. Right now, I'm gonna show you what the fitment issues are, which is nothing. I can live with that. It's really good, guys. I am very impressed. I am very impressed. All right, I even have a love bug right there. I'm gonna let him be. Okay, so let's start with fitment issues. Not that many, just a couple here and there. The grill. You can see this right here. It's a little wavy. Not sure if the camera is picking it up. Let me see. I'm gonna get my flashlight. Maybe you can see that. Not too bad, but still, I need to show you guys this. Okay, right there. Not sure if the camera is picking that up, but anyway, the fitment there is not very good. The finish product here, it's a little wavy, so that's one of the things. Then this bumper filler, I'm gonna have to figure something out to make it line up better with this other part of the body. All right, so that's one thing. Then on the other side, same thing. See the gap on this side? It's almost nothing. On the other side, I have the gap is a lot bigger. Right here. So the gap right here is about, I want to say, close to 1/4 of an inch. So that's it. And same thing, the edge right here is a little wavy, which is not bad. And same thing with the bumper filler here. I'm gonna have to figure something out to make that work. What else? Here in the middle, I noticed that the grill, see the gap right here? This is like perfect gap here. And then right in the middle here, for some reason, it gets wider. This gap gets wider here, which is not that bad, but still. What else? I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I can tell you. I'm very pleased overall. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the lights on so you guys can see how nice it looks. All right, guys, take a look at this. I'm running HIDs on the fog lights and headlights. I love those. I haven't had one problem with those. I've had those for years. So obviously I switched them from the old to this new. It looks really nice. What do you guys think? The bumper strip ended up being perfect match. Not one problem with it. The only thing I did, I sanded down the edges here because they were a little sharp, and I filed these down. I used my Dremel, and I filed these edges down a little bit more. Now it's smooth, and the fitment is nice. I like it. Now, it took me a long time to put all this together, but like I said before, I didn't cut any corners. You guys saw me prepping the radiator support. I taped everything, even though nobody's gonna see behind the grill any of this. I know it's done the right way. Let me pop the hood so I can show you how it looks, how the grill looks up on top right here. Just give me 1 second. All right, guys. The fitment here, it's really good. It fits perfectly on this in this hole, and everything else lines up where it should. I didn't have any problems at all. Every single hole, bolt hole for the grill, lined up perfectly. And as you can see, this is not gloss black or flat. I went with semi-gloss. It's semi-gloss, and it looks perfect. In the near future, I'm gonna focus on the hood. I'm gonna repaint that. The hinges, I'm gonna take those off. I'm gonna repaint those. I'm gonna paint those, and I'm gonna do a little cleanup here in the engine bay. Okay, so let me close the hood. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. The front end of the truck is complete. One more check mark on the to-do list. I still have a few more boxes in the back of the truck. You know, I have a lot more parts to throw on to this truck. The next video is gonna be about, I'm gonna dedicate a video to the body moldings. That's gonna be something that I need to do it right the first time, because once you stick those onto the body, there's no turning back. So the next video is gonna be about that. Maybe I can throw on the tail lights, and who knows? I have a lot of items to put on the truck. For now, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a night, because it took me most of the day and part of the night. With that said, thank you guys for watching my videos. If you guys have any questions about what I did, anything about what I did today or how I did it, please let me know, and I will answer any questions. Again, thanks for subscribing. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.